we present How to Overcome Addiction with Wisdom.
Addictions can be powerful and destructive forces in our lives, whether it's substance abuse, gambling, or even excessive screen time. Addictions can lead to negative consequences, affecting our physical and mental health, relationships, and overall well-being. Overcoming addictions is a challenging journey, but one approach that has proven effective for many is the application of Stoic wisdom. Stoicism is an ancient philosophical school of thought that originated in ancient Greece and was further developed in Rome. It offers a practical and rational framework for understanding and addressing human behavior, emotions, and desires. By applying Stoic principles, individuals can develop the strength and resilience needed to break free from the grip of addiction. In this essay, we will explore how Stoic wisdom can be harnessed to overcome addictions and regain control of one's life. Acknowledge and understand your addiction. The first step in overcoming addiction is to acknowledge its presence. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-awareness and self-examination. Take the time to reflect on your addictive behavior, its triggers, and its consequences. Understand the nature of addiction. The Stoics believe that desires are at the root of many human troubles. Recognize that your addiction is a product of misguided desires, often driven by external influences. Recognize what's under your control. The Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control distinguishes between things we can control and things we cannot. You have control over your thoughts, attitudes, and responses, but you do not control external events or other people's actions. Your addiction may have started as a response to external stressors or influences, but you have the power to control how you respond to these triggers. Develop virtue and moral character. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on developing virtuous character. By cultivating qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, you can transform your character and align it with your higher values. Addiction often involves actions that conflict with these virtues. Developing virtuous character can provide the motivation and strength needed to break free from addiction. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, or self-awareness, is a fundamental Stoic practice. It involves paying close attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions. By being mindful of your addictive behaviors, you can better understand them and take steps to change them. Mindfulness also helps you pause and make more deliberate choices, rather than succumbing to impulsive cravings. Accept what you cannot change. The Stoics advocated for accepting the things we cannot change. This is especially relevant when dealing with the past and its role in addiction. You cannot change your past actions, but you can control your future choices. Let go of guilt and regret for past mistakes and focus on the present moment and your future path to recovery. Develop resilience. Addiction recovery is a challenging and often frustrating journey. Stoicism teaches us to build resilience by adapting to adversity and setbacks. It's essential to understand that relapses may occur but view them as opportunities for growth. Stoics believe that adversity can be an opportunity for virtue. Embrace the challenges of overcoming addiction as a chance to develop greater self-control and strength. Cultivate aversion to vice. The Stoics recommended cultivating an aversion to vice and destructive desires. This involves visualizing the negative consequences of your addictive behavior and fully comprehending the harm it does to you and your loved ones. By focusing on the repulsive aspects of addiction, you can strengthen your resolve to overcome it. Develop rational judgment. Stoicism emphasizes the use of rational judgment to evaluate our desires and impulses. When you feel the urge to engage in your addiction, take a step back and objectively assess whether it aligns with your true values and goals. Ask yourself if the short-term pleasure of your addiction is worth the long-term consequences. By making rational judgments, you can make wiser choices. Practice voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believed in voluntarily subjecting themselves to discomfort to build resilience and self-discipline. This can be a valuable tool in overcoming addiction. Gradually reduce your addictive behavior by choosing to abstain from it for short periods. This practice will help you develop the strength to resist cravings, find meaning and purpose. Addiction often arises from a sense of emptiness or lack of purpose. Stoicism encourages individuals to find meaning in life through the pursuit of wisdom, virtue, and contributing to the well-being of others. By focusing on meaningful goals and activities, you can replace the void left by addiction with a sense of purpose. Cultivate gratitude. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate what we have and not to yearn for what we lack. Cultivating gratitude can help shift your focus away from your addiction. Regularly reflect on the positive aspects of your life and acknowledge the support of loved ones on your journey to recovery. Seek support and community. The Stoics understood the importance of a supportive community. Share your struggles with trusted friends or family members who can offer encouragement and accountability. Consider joining a support group or seeking professional help to enhance your recovery efforts. Use affirmations and self-talk. Stoicism encourages the use of affirmations and positive self-talk to reinforce your commitment to overcoming addiction. Remind yourself of your values, virtues, and the reasons you want to break free from your addiction. Create empowering mantras that help you stay focused and motivated. Embrace the impermanence of life. Stoicism teaches us that everything in life is impermanent. The pleasure derived from addiction is fleeting, and the consequences are enduring. Recognize the transience of your addictive cravings and remind yourself that they, too, shall pass. Understanding the impermanence of life can help you resist the pull of addiction. Avoid externalizing blame. Stoicism emphasizes taking responsibility for one's actions. Avoid blaming external circumstances, stressors, or other people for your addiction. By internalizing responsibility, you can take control of your recovery process and make positive changes. Practice self-denial. The Stoics believed that self-denial and austerity were essential for personal growth. Practice delaying gratification and denying immediate pleasures to build self-discipline. Challenge yourself to resist your addictive urges and recognize the power of self-control. Reevaluate your values. Addiction often leads individuals to prioritize their addictive behavior over their true values and goals. Reevaluate what is most important to you and align your actions with these values. Remember that your addiction may be hindering your ability to live in accordance with your values. Develop emotional resilience. Stoicism encourages the cultivation of emotional resilience, the ability to face and manage intense emotions. Addiction often involves emotional turmoil, and learning to cope with these emotions is crucial for recovery. Practice techniques like journaling, meditation, and cognitive reframing to build emotional strength. Live in accordance with nature. Stoicism teaches living in accordance with the natural order of the universe. Recognize that addiction is a distortion of your natural state and work to realign your life with what is inherently good and rational. Seek a life of balance and harmony, free from the shackles of addiction. Cultivate self-compassion. While Stoicism promotes self-discipline and self-control, it also emphasizes self-compassion. Be kind and forgiving to yourself as you embark on the journey to overcome addiction. Understand that recovery is a process, and setbacks are a natural part of it. Focus on the present moment. Addiction often thrives when we dwell on past mistakes or worry about the future. Stoicism encourages living in the present moment, where you have the most control and influence. Mindfully engage in activities that promote your well-being and keep you grounded in the here and now. Use negative visualization. The Stoic technique of negative visualization involves imagining the worst-case scenario to gain perspective and reduce the allure of immediate pleasures. Apply this technique to your addiction by visualizing the long-term consequences of continued use. This practice can help you make more rational and informed decisions about your behavior. Reframe your perspective. Stoicism teaches us to reframe our perspectives and see events from different angles. Instead of viewing your addiction as an insurmountable obstacle, consider it a challenge to be overcome. Shift your perspective to one of growth and self-improvement. Strengthen your willpower. Willpower is a vital tool in addiction recovery. Stoicism advocates for the cultivation of a strong will through self-discipline and practice. Exercise your willpower by gradually reducing your addictive behavior and consistently making choices that align with your values. Meditate on the wisdom of Stoic philosophers. Seek inspiration and guidance from the writings of famous Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Their wisdom can provide valuable insights and motivation to overcome addiction. Consider incorporating daily readings or reflections from Stoic texts into your routine. Embrace imperfections. Stoicism teaches us that perfection is unattainable. Embrace your imperfections and acknowledge that you will make mistakes on your path to recovery. Recognize that these imperfections are opportunities for growth and learning. Set clear and achievable goals. Define specific goals related to your recovery from addiction. Break down these goals into smaller, achievable steps. This structured approach can provide a sense of direction and accomplishment. Celebrate each milestone as you make progress. Engage in physical activity. Physical exercise is beneficial for both physical and mental health. Engaging in regular physical activity can reduce cravings, improve mood, and boost overall well-being. Consider incorporating exercise into your daily routine as a healthy way to cope with stress and reduce the appeal of addictive behaviors. Practice mindful breathing. Mindful breathing techniques can help you stay grounded in the present moment and manage cravings when you feel the urge to indulge in your addiction. Take a few moments to focus on your breath. Deep, mindful breaths can calm your nervous system and reduce impulsive behavior.